It's called Little Church by the Sea. My husband and I met on a cold winter night. I did not expect much, but it seemed just right. We talked about God, Jesus, and all about life. At that time, I never thought I'd become his wife. Steve is blunt, straightforward, and kind. That's why he had Little Church in mind. Steve graciously invited me to come without thinking it would sound dumb. Without hesitation and with lots of charm, he insisted I come without twisting my arm. I attended church with him without a fight, and then I started walking toward the light. Our Little Church by the Sea continues going strong. Youth group ministries, and my favorite worship song. Regulars like Sherry and True keep us together like glue. We also have Virginia and Lauren, so endearing and true. The church leaders care. The church leaders are smart, including Pastor Jay with such a warm and gentle heart. Also remember Pastor Jeff, Toby, and youth Pastor Sam, so giving and thoughtful as a compassionate, loving lamb. A warm heart for people, morning or night. Pastor Jay attends all meetings with all his might. Monday night prayer appointments for all to come, or upper room gatherings for those who feel numb. Tuesday night refuge, sometimes paintball events. A few mission trips that may require shelter in tents. Grew up in the church, then returned from Colorado. Pastor Sam is solid and not afraid of his own shadow. Sit up straight, have your pens ready and pay attention. C.S. Lewis, whiteboard charts, and philosophy mentioned. Pastor Jeff is ready to speak, always of peculiar things. Chronicles of Narnia, Lost, or perhaps Lord of the Rings. Of course, let's talk about Patty and Nikki, who were always on stage. Both musically talented and loved by all churchgoers of every age. Nikki is a talented artist featured at Sawdust for her jewelry pieces. Patty is a gifted performer, and I wonder, will she teach my nieces? But I have to mention my mentor, who reshaped my heart. Who approached me without knowing me and is a master in art. She taught me the basics and to keep Christ close to the soul. She knew exactly how to disciple and make my life whole. I love the elders as much, including our own devoted Steve Krantz and Mark Ellis, who runs God Reports and could use a few grants. But one of my favorites is dear Marie, who sits in front of me, celebrating God, raising her hands, and dancing so free. I love our church family, so tight-knit and definitely unique. Lovely ladies like Jeanette, pretty Sydney, and Dominique. Strong Christians to fight the enemy with Scripture's sword. And Robin, the most passionate and loving toward the Lord. Almost 8 years ago, we walked through the doors. My husband and I continue to come by Laguna shores. Through trials and tribulations, through the highs and the lows, we're here to stay, devoted to pray, and the Lord surely knows. Yeah, that's it.